Welcome to Biz Asia here on CCTV News. I'm Michael Wong in Beijing. Well, concerns of a slowing China doesn't seem to be hampering foreign investment inflows into this country. Latest figures show the growth pace of foreign direct investment into China came in at a whopping 28-month high, with the services sector the main beneficiary of that investment. Analysts say that shows confidence in the world's second-largest economy is holding up despite slowing growth. Let's bring in Biz Asia's Yin Hang, who's following that story for us. Yin Hang?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. China's Ministry of Commerce said on Friday that China drew around $9.41 billion in foreign direct investment last month. It's the second month that China's FDI growth returned back to a double-digit rate. The Ministry of Commerce says that that shows how competitive the Chinese market is, despite weaker economic growth, as you've mentioned, Mike, earlier recorded in the first half of the year. And take a listen to this. China's foreign direct investment rose 24.1% in July compared with the same period of last year, as major economies such as Germany and the US beefed up their investment into China despite its weak economic growth. Looking at the past 7 months, MOFCOM figures show that investments from 27 EU countries rose by around 7% from January to July. FDI inflows from Germany jumped by around 58% year-on-year, while FDI from the US was up 11.4% during the period.
China's FDI inflow increased faster in June and July. It's partly because capital invested by major investors is in place now. It's also the result of a lower FDI comparative base recorded during the same period last year. And the positive growth of FDI in the recent 2 months fits the overall trend this year.
But investment flowing into China's manufacturing sector continues to drop. The sector absorbed $29.4 billion in the first 7 months of the year, down 2.4% year-on-year. China's services sector, meanwhile, remains popular among foreign investors, as it grabbed around half of the investment inflows. FDI drew by the sector up 16% from the January to July period.
We believe foreign investors will remain optimistic about China's foreign investment environment. They are expanding their investment into China's services sector. That proves and contributes to the competitiveness of the Chinese market. China will further boost the development of its services industry.
China's Commerce Minister Gao Hucheng predicted earlier this month that the country is to witness a little improvement in its foreign direct investment, and the ministry is also to unveil more policies to encourage the development of its services sector. China has recently stepped up efforts to lure more investors into its logistics, research and development and education sectors. Yin Hang, CCTV, Beijing.